Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we're going to be testing the fire rates of the different 20mm armed tanks on the CBT right now. We have two Panzers and the T60, as well as the Flakpanzer. So let's check out the Panzer II F's fire rate. Now notice that they have a magazine of 10 right now. Now they might have pretty good penetration, so... Alright, so now we have the Panzer II C. Now this bad boy's armed with the KWK 30 20mm. The Panzer II F had a KWK 38. So let's take a look at the fire rate. It's got the same ammunition belt of about 10 rounds in this auto-loading 20. So here we go. It seemed really similar to the KWK 38. Alright, so now we have the Flakpanzer, and this bad boy is armed with a 20mm Flak 38, not KWK 38 like the Panzer II F has. It has a magazine of 20 rounds, auto-loading, so let's take a look at the fire rate. Near identical, if not identical. Although this is CBT, there could be placeholders. Not sure. It's something to be aware of. This is not a finished product, so let's take a look at the Russian. Alright, so now we have the T60, which is armed with a 20mm TNSH auto-loading cannon. Now look at the belt in the bottom. It has 58 rounds in the belt. And let's take a look at the fire rate, which is very impressive. Now it has an incredibly long reload. You saw on the German tanks how while they did have a smaller magazine, they did have a really quick reload time. I'm also curious for the penetration differences between the TNSH and then the KWK 30, 38, and then the Flak 38, which the Germans use. 3 different 20mm guns. Could be a typo, but I'm not entirely sure. I would doubt it. Although I've never heard of the 20mm Flak 38. Or excuse me, 20mm KWK 38. So yeah, this bad boy right here is incredibly fast in terms of fire rate. For the T60 and the TNSH 20mm, the Germans don't have near the fire rate that this guy has. However, they do have a quicker reload rate, so I wonder, the timing of it all and the differences in penetration. Anyway, let's hear it one last time. Imagine that shooting at a plane. Anyway, my name is Baron. I hope you found this a little informative. And let me know what you think of the 20mm in the game and what other 20mm toting tanks you would like to see. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to pull the trigger on the like button, and I am signing out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So today we are going to be seeing some German gameplay. Now, this is from the second iteration of the CBT server, and they've made a lot of changes. They've decreased a lot of the stock penetration power for a great number of the tanks, including the T-34. Now, when the CBT was first up, the T-34 was simply rolling over all opposition because it's a very well-made tank. It's got good mobility, great armor, and it also had a very heavy-hitting 76.2mm gun.